Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to build an audience of buyers for whatever you do. So if you're on e-commerce, you can do this. If you're building a personal brand or any kind of brand, you can build an audience of buyers using videos. So I'm going to show you, it's a two-step process. It's very simple and it works pretty much every single time. So here's how it works. So first you're going to need a video. So if you're doing e-commerce, Shopify, get a product video, get some kind of review video, and you're gonna want to get that first. So do whatever you gotta do together. You might want to order your product and then make a video with it. You might want to find one on YouTube and then download it onto your computer, or get a customer testimonial video. Anything you gotta do, just get that product video. And then once you've done that, you don't want to post on YouTube. You're gonna want to post it on Facebook, because this is how we're gonna be able to build something called a custom audience. And what we can do is we can retarget people who watched our video, which we're going to do in step 2. So first you're going to find your video, then you're going to post it onto Facebook. So in this situation, you're going to want to create a Facebook page and then post your video onto that. And later on, we're going to embed that video onto our website. So once you got it on your Facebook page, people can start seeing it. People are going to watch your video when you're running ads, because I know most of you are running Facebook ads, so people are going to check out your page. Or you can even use that same video in your ads as well as an existing post. Alright, so once you've got it on your page, you got it as a post, what you want to do is you're going to want to embed that exact same video onto your Shopify store. So your Shopify product page, let's say you're selling notebooks, you're going to want to have a video below it that shows a product demonstration of the notebook. So it's going to show the whole thing. And what happens is people are going to go to that page because you're already paying for the traffic. So people are going to go to that page and they're going to start watching that video. And then what you can do is you can build an audience of those people, and then you can retarget them later on using Facebook ads. Alright, so you're going to want to make sure you're embedding the Facebook video, not YouTube. There's nothing wrong with YouTube. You can do YouTube and then retarget with YouTube ads, but it's up to you. This works for YouTube and Facebook. So if you're doing YouTube ads, go ahead and embed a YouTube video. But if you want to do Facebook, then this is a better way to do it. This is what I recommend anyway, because Facebook ads are so cheap. Right now they're way cheaper than Facebook. So I would recommend doing Facebook if you're starting out, and just embed your Facebook video on your Shopify product page and then retarget them over time. And this way you're going to build an audience of people who visited your product page, and you can basically just send out specific ads. So you can go 75%, you can target them, or 50% on 25%, and just send each one of them a specific video. Now what you're going to want to do though is make sure you're excluding the 25% viewers. So you don't want to include all of them. And this is one way that I build an audience of buyers myself. So if you look on my Facebook page, you'll notice that I've got a video there that's got about 20,000 views, and that's all a custom audience of video viewers. Okay, and if you go on my website, you'll see a video, and I'm retargeting those people who watched that video as well, using Facebook ads. So this works in a lot of different industries, but I know it's gonna work extra well in e-commerce, because I know most people, when you see the e-commerce product page, you'll notice that there's only an image and they rarely have a video. So if you just add that video in, you're just building a whole new audience. So these are people, if you go to your product page, who actually watch the video of the product. So this just shows more intent to buy, and that's why I call it, have to build an audience of buyers. And especially if they watch like 75% to 80%, they're really thinking of buying, and then you can just retarget them. And what you gotta do though is make sure you're excluding people who purchased from your Shopify store. So that way, if they have watched 80% and they have bought, you don't want to retarget them again. So you want to exclude those people who have bought and just retarget those people who watch like most of the video. Because if they watched most of it, they're obviously super interested in buying, and you're gonna wanna convince them, just get them back to the page and get them to buy again. And the exact same thing on your main Shopify store. you should have a video on that as well. So try and get a video there as well. And that way you can retarget those people. So you can retarget based on what video they watched. And this is just the easiest way to get a warm audience of people, and send them ads. So it's going to be much better than, you know, targeting cold traffic out of the gate. This method is going to work so much better. So for all you Shopify guys, make sure you're doing this. If you're not doing already, if you want to take it to the next level, okay. So for those of you, if you're already doing this, you're doing this whole thing, you're already embedding Facebook videos, you're already retargeting. What you're gonna want to do next is start embedding YouTube videos. So you're gonna want to embed YouTube videos now instead, and use YouTube ads to retarget them. So that way you're retargeting on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. So that way you're in front of the face every single time. And then obviously YouTube is going to be a bit different, so your ads are going to have to be different. You're gonna have to learn how to use AdWords to be able to run YouTube ads, and you're gonna want to keep doing that on YouTube as well. So yeah, so if you're starting out, or if you're just not using this yet, start out with Facebook. It's easy, it's super cheap, and then later on you're gonna want to move to YouTube, okay, and then retargeting with YouTube ads, because YouTube is pretty powerful. You'll see on my pages there's YouTube ads. That's because right now at this point I want to build a YouTube audience, a YouTube custom audience. I got like 100,000 people in there, and very soon I'm gonna start running YouTube ads. So I'm not doing the Facebook thing myself, but I might do in the future. But I know for e-commerce, this is exactly what I did. Alright, this is what I do, which is I put in a Facebook video, I embed it inside, and I retarget them based on how much they watched. So I hope this helped you guys. Just leave a comment if this actually helped you. But yeah, overall, this is one of the best ways to build an audience of buyers, is to get people who are warm. So you want to build a warm audience, and the best way to do that is to find people that are already interested in what you want to get. But yeah, if you haven't watched my video yesterday, by the way, we went over the 2 main ad platforms that you're going to want to use, and those are Facebook and Instagram. So make sure you go and watch that one, because I went into detail on how to use it and exactly what to do. So that's very important, because it's only going to be relevant for the next 12 months or so. So for those of you that want to get into ads, that's the reason I recommend you embed a Facebook videos, because instead of a YouTube video, because over the next 12 months Facebook is just super underpriced right now. It's super cheap. So now is the time to get into Facebook and just put your money into it. And the cheapest, I reckon one of the cheapest things you can do is retarget video views. So video views are really cheap. And then Instagram, you can do a similar thing. You can do story swipe ups. I might make a tutorial on that soon, showing how to do story swipe up ads and get them super cheap as well. And it's all going to come back to having a warm audience. So you want to have that warm audience first. I'm putting this so warm audience here, and then retarget. Send your ads over here. Okay, it's much better than having a cold audience, because those people have already seen you, they know about you, and you're gonna get cheaper clicks. You're gonna get cheaper CPMs. You're gonna get cheaper everything. So for all you guys out here worrying about how to get cheap cost per click, how to get cheap all this stuff, it's all in your audience. If they already know you, they're gonna click. If they don't know you, they're not gonna click. It's that simple. So then it's not like they're not gonna click. Fewer people are gonna click. And if they do, they're not really engaged because they don't really know you. So it's just a longer process. So find people who are already interested in the thing you're doing. All right, and that's just going to be one of the best ways right now to build an audience. This is going to work right now. So whatever you're doing, you're going to want to do this right now. That's why I made this video today, because this works right now. And it's going to work for the next couple months, up to 12 months. And that's when it's going to start getting expensive. But if you're doing it this way, which is building a warm audience, you're going to have a huge advantage, even about a year from now, because people are going to come in brand new and they're going to start targeting cold audiences, whereas you're going to have a huge warm audience of people already interested in what you're doing. So let me know if this helps you. Let me know what you're gonna use. Are you gonna use YouTube videos? Are you gonna use Facebook videos? Which one are you gonna use? So leave a comment, let me know which one you're gonna use, and I'll get back to you. So let me know how you're gonna use it, and if you got any questions, let me know as well. And yeah, so peace out.